get set. Where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
Because my name is Cecil and I like to ask questions like that, I asked Grandmaster Art Mason on his webcast that he did this passing Saturday. When they were talking about bears, I asked if you could do Kyusho JItsu on a bear. And he said that, yes, you can do Kyusho JItsu on a bear. You should be able to, because you could do acupuncture on animals. In fact, he said you could do acupuncture on mammals. So, at first, I just accepted that at face value. But then I said, you know what? I want to look into this a little more and see exactly how deep this goes. So he had said that you can do acupuncture on mammals. So today I just went to Google and typed in acupuncture. I think I typed in acupuncture meridians animals. And this is what I found. Acupuncture points for different animals. Let me take a look at this canine one. Because I kicked the dog one time that was attacking a smaller dog. So I went stomach 25 to liver 14 and 2 stomach 4. So I went earth. Let's say I went earth to wood and then stomach twice. So I attacked along the meridian when I kicked the dog, and they got the big dog to stop ripping a smaller dog to shreds. I want to see what they got for bears. They got horses, cats. I guess maybe nobody's gotten close enough to a bear and survived it to be able to get its acupuncture meridians. But they got them for dogs, elephants. I'm going to put in bear. See if anybody's got a chart for a bear. Yeah, well, they're lacking for the bear, probably because whenever they try to do acupuncture on a bear, it went like this one with his claws up right here. That's probably the last thing you get to see before you try to find out exactly where the pressure points are on a bear. Yeah, so I did actually use Kyusho on a dog. I think I've talked about it before. Kyusho/Taekwondo. Now, there's a story that's been floating around the internet for over a decade now about a man who used his judo on a bear. I found links to the original story, but I couldn't find the actual original story. So I went and I'm going to read this cut and paste of an article from ebudo.com talking about when a man threw a bear that had bit him after hitting it in vital points. Judo throw saves man from bold bear. A man used a judo throw to scare off a bear that attacked him when he was picking mushrooms on the Nagano Prefecture mountain Monday afternoon, police said Tuesday. At around 3:50 p.m., Kiichi Yagamuchi, 63, a resident of Masuda, Kanachi Prefecture, was picking mushrooms on a mountain in Omachi, Nagano Prefecture, when an Asiatic black bear suddenly attacked him, police said. This was back in 2003 in Japan. The bear bit Yagamuchi on the hand and left thigh as he responded by hitting it on the nose and in the stomach. So we got some atemi going on there. When he used a judo technique to hurt the bear, it ran away from the scene. The bear was about 170 centimeters long, police said. Yagamuchi said his injuries are not serious, but he intends to receive medical treatment at a local hospital. So they have the source of compilation of stories from August 19th, 2003, and they have a link here as the source. So he used a judo throw, doesn't say which throw it was, and some strikes to vital areas on the bear, the nose and the stomach, that sort of reminiscent of Taekwondo and Judo, to fight off a bear. Those aren't the only instances of somebody successfully fending off an animal attack using empty hands. There's also a story from Tomo News about a guy who beat up a bear that broke into the house. He Hadokenned it with that bus driver uppercut.
A bear in Gibson's, British Columbia found itself on the wrong end of a fist when it entered a family home with what may have been a hungry appetite for children. Mother Ellery Frode was home with her two little kids when her 2-year-old noticed the cuddly-looking stranger outside their front door. When the black bear entered the home and got within a couple feet of the boy, the panicked mother grabbed her children and hid in a bedroom. When the family friend finally decided the bear had to go, he socked the Bruin in the face. No doubt stunned, the young bear scampered off without a fight, though he did paw at the door on his way out. You can't punch a guy in the face and not expect him to be a little cheesed off. The 220-pound bear reportedly returned to the garage to terrorize the family some more, so the police had to put him down, just in case he didn't get the hint about trespassing.
So it looks like you can actually fend off a bear with some empty hands. So all you may need is some martial arts training if you can't get a hold of a gun or some bear spray. But sometimes you do have to be careful because sometimes the bear may have training.
If he does, and Kim's on the end of it, decided to have a rush at him. Uchimata Ippon! Look at the left leg. There's the Uchimata.
Okay, but seriously, while I would definitely recommend a gun or bear spray over anything else, it does look like you can use some pressure points on the bear, you can use strikes to vital points on the bear, and if you're lucky enough, you may be able to actually get a throw off on the bear. And you might even be able to sock the bear in the jaw. But if you notice in any of the serious stories talking about the bear, nobody tried to grapple with the bear. Nobody tried to put the bear in a choke or tried to go on a guard against the bear or anything like that. Nobody tried to hold the bear down in a pen, try to get Ketsugatami or Yoko Shiogatami on the bear. Everybody did things to the bear that either involved some type of striking or throwing it in off balance and keeping your distance from the animal and using the animal's momentum against it while going after the animal's weak points. So my best guess right now is that's how you have to handle a bear attack if you can't run, if you can't hide, and if you can't get pepper spray or a gun. Peace. And P.S. Just remember one thing. This is probably the last thing you'll see if you ever try to go up to a bear and try to get it to be a part of your study group, seminar, Kyusho JItsu session, or go up to the bear and say, "Hey bear, can I use you to be my uke?" Peace.